All right, what's up, guys? First, we're gonna be doing some filming today, so just act like everything's normal. And second thing, Jennifer's trying us out for her second time ever. So not to scare you, great workout today to try out. We're gonna make sure you're just fine. All right, so let's talk through the workout. Today, we have one main piece that we're gonna put all of our focus on. We're gonna take a nice long warm up to get there, and then we'll have a good cool down to recover afterward. The workout is going to be a descending rep scheme of 21 reps, then 18 reps, then 15 reps, then 12, then 9, then 6, then 3 of each of the 3 movements. A row for calories, a GHD sit-up, which we'll go over, and then a dumbbell thruster. So a row is going to be a monostructural element. That's us sitting on the rower pulling for calories. The GHD sit-up is us doing a core exercise on that machine, and then the dumbbell thruster is going to be a bit of weightlifting. What we're going to be focusing on here, when we have a descending rep scheme like this, the whole idea or the point is to keep the intensity high as your fatigue sets in. So when you start the workout, 3, 2, 1, go, you're nice and fresh, and that set of 21 is easy. After the set of 21, you're a little messed up, but the set of 18 should still be, you can still get through it because it's a little bit less, and that's going to continue until you're finished with the workout. Nothing's going to feel as easy as the first set of 21, including the last set of 3, but the idea is with the descending rep scheme, you're able to keep your intensity relatively high as you get more tired and more tired. What we're looking for today is for you to start the workout with a very moderate row pace that allows you to keep the GHD sit-ups and the dumbbell thrusters, for the most part, unbroken. The less you have to stop here and the less you have to set the dumbbells down within each set, the more better off you're going to be, rather than rowing at an aggressive pace just to blow up and explode here. That's really not what we want. So what I would recommend is approach the row as an opportunity to recover and catch your breath before attacking the GHD sit-ups and attacking the dumbbell thrusters. Dumbbell weight for today, RX Plus is going to be 50s for guys, 35s for ladies. That's like a 115-pound thruster or an 85-pound thruster compared to a barbell. RX is going to be 35s and 25s, quite a bit more manageable. And then beyond that, we're just scaling as needed. But what I want you to think about when you're picking a dumbbell load is a weight that you can do definitely the set of 21 unbroken, and then likely the set of 18, and then you're kind of playing it by ear as you go. Any questions about the thruster? Cool. The GHD sit-up, the primary way to scale this is going to be to reduce the range of motion. So instead of going shoulder below the hip, we're just going to parallel. If you've never done GHDs in a workout, we're not going to start with that today. We'll do ab mat sit-ups, but we'll still learn the GHD in the warm-up. Everybody good so far? All right, cool. What we're going to start with for a warm-up is we're going to go through 3 rounds of the following. 1 minute on the rower. Then we're going to do 10 air squats, feet shoulder width apart, squatting hip crease below the knee. Then we'll do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups on the ground, and then 10 ring rows. All right, so let's everybody find a rower, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Andy taught you the deadlift. This is just like a deadlift. Keeping your back straight in the bottom, drive with the legs first. So straighten the legs out, drive, push off with the legs, then pull with the arms. Now pull with the arms. So you're going to push with the legs, then pull with the arms. There you go, just like that. Just like rowing a boat. Keep the elbows straight in the bottom, now pull, boom, much better. Good. Just get comfortable doing that. Keep those elbows straight until you're, there you go. All right, 2, 1, let's go ahead, get off the rower. 10 air squats, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 ring rows. All we're doing when we squat is our feet are shoulder width apart, and I'm taking my butt straight to my heels and trying to keep my chest tall. So that's great. What I want you to go is a little bit lower and hold it in the bottom.
Hold it at the bottom?
Yeah. All right, and stand. That's pretty good. What I want you to focus on is in the bottom. Don't let the knees come in. Think about pushing them out. So right now, push your knees out.
When I come back up.
Just, that's better. Stand up for a second. Give me a slight bend in the knee. Now push the knees out. There. I want you to feel that tension as you squat. Push the knee out and stand. That's great. Give me 10 of those. Then we'll come to the ground. We'll do 10 push-ups from the knees. Then 10 sit-ups like these guys are doing. And then we'll do 10 ring rows. That's a good looking squat, especially for your second time ever doing CrossFit. Guys, we're gonna take 10 minutes for this warm-up, no longer than 10 minutes. That's better. Every time, I want you to feel that and chest up. Good. You gotta fight for a better position. We're gonna meet up over by the dumbbells and we're gonna go over the dumbbell thruster. start with a really light pair of dumbbells, and we're going to go through 3 progressions to get us doing the movement. So the dumbbell thruster, we're going to have 2 dumbbells. All right, we're going to have 2 dumbbells in our handstand in front rack position. We're going to be in a squat stance. We'll squat, hip crease below the knee, and then jump the dumbbells overhead in one smooth motion. Lower them and go again. So that's going to be our dumbbell thruster. For now, let's pick a really light weight to you, relative, be intuitive, and we're going to go through 3 different progressions with the dumbbells, warming up the dumbbell thruster. A light weight. Yeah. Are they, dude? You're going to get the 50s out. I know you are. You say no now. You're like Peter, dude. All right, so here's what we're going to start with. We're just going to begin with a dumbbell front squat. What we're going to look for when we're doing these is in our front rack position, the back head of the dumbbell is towards the back of the shoulder, and I have my elbows up and out. This is going to be a pretty mechanically sound position to start for the front squat. Second thing, our feet are going to be shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out, and we're just going to squat until our hip crease goes below the knee, and then we're going to stand. In the bottom, I want you to focus on pushing the knees out and keeping the heels down and keeping your chest tall. We're going to do 10 of these, and I'm going to cue you to squat. You're going to squat. I'll say stand, and then we'll stand. We're going to hold in the bottom until I say stand. What they're going to look like is this. All right. Let's go ahead and pick the dumbbells up in a front rack position. Not that. That's exaggerated. Bring them down a little bit. There you go. All right. Everybody's pretty good. Okay. Feet a little wider. Good. All right. Ready, and squat. And stand. I just want you to go like a ½ inch lower, Jennifer, and that's great. Ready, squat. And stand. Good, Jill. Push the knees out in the bottom, Fatih. Don't let them come in. Same thing, Mari. Knees out. And squat. Stand. Good, Aaron. Come on, Danny. Squat. Come on, man. Lighter dumbbells, bro. And stand. Squat. And stand. All right, go ahead and relax. Set the dumbbells down. Great. That's part 1 of the thruster. Now we're going to go over the top half, and that's going to be the push press. Here, we're going to introduce an element of timing, and that is the core to extremity part of the movement. Core to extremity means it initiates through my midline, and then I finish with the limbs, arms or legs. So for the push press and the thruster, the timing piece comes into jumping with the legs, then pressing with the arms. The legs come first, then the arms come last. So when we're doing a thruster, we pass through the full squat, and once I've opened the hip all the way up and use the legs as much as I can, then I follow through with the arms. We'll practice that with the push press by just doing a dip drive, then pressing overhead. What I'm looking for here is in the dip and drive for you to keep your torso vertical, moving straight up and down in the dip, just pushing the knees over the toes, and then I'm looking for good timing where we open the hip, then press with the dumbbells. What it looks like in one smooth motion: dip, drive, press. Dip, drive, press. All right? So let's pick the dumbbells up. I'm going to say go. You'll perform a rep, then hold it overhead. Then I'll say reset. We'll bring the dumbbells back down. All right. Ready, and go. Good. I want you to focus on standing first, then pressing. Also, you come forward a little. Think about shoulders back on the dip and drive. Ready, and go. Reset. That was better. Go. Reset, much better. Now I want you to think a shallow dip, just like bouncing a basketball. Really quick turnaround. Ready, go. Reset. John, instead of knees in, knees out. Ready, go. Much better. Reset. And go. Reset. Hold it here. I'm going to have my hand here, and I don't want you to press with the dumbbells until you hit it on the way up, okay? So when you feel my hand, then you press. Ready, go. You pressed earlier. You feel that? Try again. Ready, go. Much better. All right, let's set the dumbbells down. Now we're going to go through a full thruster. So we're going to squat with the dumbbells. Once we reach hip extension, then we press. Again, what it's going to look like: front rack position, squat, press, squat, press. All right? Let's pick the dumbbells up. We're going to do 5 together. Squat stance. All right. Ready, and go. Good. Reset. Push those knees out in the bottom. John, push the knees out. Ready, go. That's better. Reset. And go. Nice, Steve. Reset. And go. Good. All right, dumbbells down. Great, you guys killed it. Now, we're going to do 2 sets of 5, building to your workout weight. I'm going to give you like 2 to 3 minutes to do that. Then you're going to bring your dumbbells and you're going to set them in front of your GHD. So 2 sets of 5, building to your workout weight. Ready, go. I want you to use those. All right, guys, we're gonna go over the GHD. Let's bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. We're going over the GHD sit-up. Okay, so for this exercise, we're gonna be face up in the GHD, and we're gonna be working the anterior part of our core. What is a common misconception is that in the GHD sit-up, your abs are doing all the work sitting yourself up, performing the concentric portion of the rep. That's not true. What's pulling yourself up is gonna be your quads and hip flexors. All your abs are doing, the reason your abs get sore during the exercise is because they're stabilizing your spine. They're working really hard to keep this nice and tight. To go down and up, we're gonna use the quads and the hip flexors. And what that's gonna look like, what's gonna allow us to do that is by keeping the knees slightly flexed on the way down and then squeezing the quads and straightening them to pull yourself up. Essentially, what you're gonna be doing is the knees are bent and then you squeeze your quads and straighten them as hard as you can. That's pulling yourself up through the movement. So what we're gonna start with when we set the GHD up is we're gonna need our butt slightly towards the back edge of the pad, so long enough to where my butt is towards the back edge. And we're just gonna start with bent legs. I'm gonna say go, you're gonna squeeze and straighten them. What I want you to focus on is pushing the back of your knees towards the floor and contracting these muscles, like squeezing them until they're tight, okay? So let's everybody get into the GHD, and we're gonna start with that drill. Knees are bent, knees are bent. Ready, and go, squeeze and straighten. Reset, and go. Reset, good. Go, reset. Part 2, we're gonna be in the GHD, we're gonna do the same thing, but now we're gonna lay back to halfway. And then when you initiate the sit-up, I want you to squeeze the quads first to sit up. So we're just gonna do 10 reps of that on your own. So you'll lean back with the flexed knee, squeeze the quads to initiate the sit-up for 10 reps. So 10 half range of motion reps. After your 10 half range of motion reps, we'll do 5 full range of motion, and then we're gonna get ready to hit the workout. So I can teach you the movement, and then I'll show you what you're gonna do in the workout. All right, so go ahead and get in. Don't worry, it's not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna slide your feet into the side to where, yep, just like that. Slide the other one in. Now scoot back until your toes are pulled against this pad. Scoot back, butt back, butt back. Yep, yep, yep. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Now pull your toes against this. That's gonna lock you in. You're not going anywhere. All right, to start, knees gotta be a little more bent. All right, now when I say go, I want you to squeeze your quads and straighten them. Ready, go. Good, all right, relax. A little more bend, and go. Boom. All right, relax, and go. There you go, relax, and go. All right, now, I'm gonna have you lean back till you touch my hand with your shoulder, and then when I say go, keep the knees bent for now, don't come back yet. When I say go, you're gonna squeeze and straighten just like that, and that's gonna initiate the sit-up. So you'll squeeze, straighten, then sit up, all right? So go ahead, lean back, and go. Squeeze and straighten, boom, that's great. Again, and go. A little more violent here. I want aggressive squeeze and straighten. Lean back, and go. That's good, all right. One more, and go. All right, that's your intro to the GHD. All right, so for the workout here, instead of that exercise, you're gonna be on the ground. You're gonna have your feet together like this. You'll lean back, touch the ground behind you, swing the arms up, touch your feet, and that'll be one sit-up. For the workout, it's gonna be a little different than what they're doing. They're doing a bunch of reps for time as fast as they can. You're instead gonna just work for 15 minutes. At the 15-minute mark, if you don't stop yourself, I'm gonna make sure I stop you. And you're just gonna do this. You'll do 12 calories on the rower, then you'll go to your dumbbells. You'll do 12 of those dumbbell thrusters, squat, press overhead. Then you'll do 12 sit-ups.
Of what you taught me.
Just there. And then you'll go back to the rower. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Just keep going for 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes.
Right, only 15 minutes. And I want you to start at an easy pace. Stay nice and steady throughout.
Okay.
All right.
And then that's it?
That's it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Got it.
Will, good to go? Guys, Matt, Greg, John, Danny, Melissa, you good? Awesome. All right, guys. Wow. It's at 59 minutes. Don't worry, dude. We got plenty of time. All right, remember, start nice and easy. Pace the row. Try to keep the dumbbell and the sit-ups in bigger sets. All right, you guys are ready for this. Let's get it. 10 seconds.